Hello everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for New Champions #1. This is a new book from Marvel Comics. This is my Peach Momoko. I believe this is the Peach Momoko's design of Helrun. The character looks very different in the series, but that's the cover that my shop had, and it's the one that I really like. They had other covers, but I love Peach Momoko's art. But let's talk about this book and let's talk about the creators on this book. We have writer Steve Fox with art by Ivan Fiorelli with Ig Guara, colors by Arthur Hesley, and letters by Travis Lanham. We have multiple covers, as I mentioned, so very excited about that. Now, I will say this book follows a bunch of characters that have been previously introduced in a story with Spider Woman. I did not read that story, so these are all brand new characters. But Steve Fox does a really good job of introducing everyone and letting you know with little caption boxes of who everyone is, what their powers are, and what's going on. So let me give you a quick synopsis here. Who are these new champions? What do four kids whose lives were derailed by Hydra, Scarlet Witch's mysterious protege, a cursed roller derby jammer, and powers that activate bring them together? They'll have to learn how to work as a team quickly or face the wrath of the cult of Hela. Steve Fox and Evan Fiorelli team up to introduce this new generation of Marvel heroes after everything goes wrong with Helrun's powers that kind of just manifest in a very interesting way. So, yeah, in this book, we have Moonsquire, who absorbs light and kind of looks like a little Moon Knight. We have Liberty, who's produces hard constructs with light, and very similar to Captain America's design. We also have Cadet Marvel, who has jet powered punches, and then of course looks a little bit like Captain Marvel's old design, at least with the big lightning bolt. We have Helrun, Mystery Spear, Mystery Spells, Mystery Origin. So yeah, there's a lot that we don't know about her, and I think that's a little bit of fun, right? You don't want to know everything about all the characters right up front, and I think Steve Fox is playing with that little dynamic of we have three characters that are overall what you would call have more normal lives than Helrun, because whatever happened with Hydra in the other story, um, Helrun's family or power or like she did not come back the same as her friends, unfortunately. So that's kind of what this book focuses on. She's looking for a family. She's looking for a place to belong, even though she has the new champions, and the lengths that she'll go to kind of do that and figure out, how to put that her life back together. That's the real thing that's really driving the story for me. Of course, we have a lot of superhero shenanigans. We have big confrontations, and that's where the art team really shines. They're really good at just giving us these kids, and getting them into trouble. And I think that's really cool. But as the book goes on, things really escalate. Another thing that I really enjoyed here was that these are teens that feel like they're not taking everything super serious, and I think that's the best approach. It's very like these kids are a little bit older than if you're watching Skeleton Crew, than the bunch of kids that are in Skeleton Crew, but the shenanigans are still kind of the same, right? You have these little dynamics that form between them, and then they're still kind of exploring their powers and learning how to really be effective superheroes. So that's a lot of fun. But when you add a little bit of magic there, that's maybe out of Helrun's full control, things are going to get very interesting. And we may be bombarded with a whole cast of characters. You'll see as you read the story. There's people in here that I've never even met. So I'm excited to keep exploring this book. I think Steve Fox is a very, very interesting creator. And I really like the designs that the art team has for these. Even though we have two artists, they have a very similar style, and I think they very smartly, if each of them worked on the pages that I think they worked, they very smartly kind of split up the art assignment, because there are some things that do change a little bit in the visual and the tone of the book, but I think their art style kind of matches with that. So, yeah. I'm excited to follow this at least into one more issue to see if this is something that I want to keep reading month to month. I usually try to give a comic book 3 issues to kind of really get me hooked. And if they keep having covers like this, I'm definitely gonna keep buying the book. So very excited to see where this goes. If you picked up this book, let me know which cover did you pick up. What did you think of the book? And if you know a lot more about these heroes, where can I go read about them? Where is the? I don't really know where this Hydra story happened. And like I said, I think it has something to do with Spider Woman, but I'm not completely sure there. So it'll be fun to kind of hunt that down as well. As always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff in the channel. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.